So folks, welcome to DCTV Liberia Live from the nation's capital. We have officials of Falswar International Charity Incorporated. They have been carrying on distributions in Mosorado County. They have come to speak to the media about their activities in Liberia. They will be introducing themselves to let you know who they are. So we begin with the country director, and others will follow. Sir, good afternoon and welcome to DCTV. You have to speak louder so that the public can.
Thank you very much. I'm the country director, Falswar International Charity.
The board chair.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dorothy Logan, chairlady for Falswar International Charity.
Next.
Coordinator.
My name is Precious Suare. I'm the program director for Falswar International Charity.
My name is Mona Daniel. I'm the assistant country director for Falswar International Charity.
So let me say welcome to all of you to DCTV Liberia. Okay, sorry. There's an oversight. What's your name too?
I'm Wasimo. Volunteer coordinator for Falswar.
Let's get to the board chair. Can you tell us more about Falswar International? How did it come about?
Thank you. Well, Falswar International Charity is an organization that try to reach out to the needy and the poor. And it was founded by our CEO, Anthony Falswar. He's in the United States. And the headquarters of Falswar International is in the United States of America, Minnesota. Falswar, my CEO came up with Falswar. He said from the story that he explained was, growing up, it was not easy. And today he's in a position to help. So he decided to form this organization to give back to those who can't afford. That is the needy, the poor, the sick, the blind, just disabled people and all of that. So that's how Falswar came about. And because we also have passion in our area, we decided to join him, to join forces, to make Falswar, to reach Falswar this far. And we are a humanitarian organization.
What's your role as a board chair?
Well, as a board chair, I make things happen. Where my CEO cannot reach, I reach there. For example, he couldn't make it on this trip. So I had to step in his place to be able to lead the team over to Liberia and make sure Falswar dreams come true. And that is why we are here today.
So since the establishment of this organization, what are some of the things you have been doing?
Well, since Falswar came to existence, we have been reaching out to the needy, the poor. For example, last year we had a Children's Day here in Liberia. We had a Old Folks Day here, and we did distribution of food, rice to the needy. And today we are here in Liberia trying to reach out again, where we brought a lot of materials, food stuff, medical supplies, and we are on the field ourselves this time to distribute and make sure these things are being given to the right people.
Talking about the right people, how do you identify somebody to be the right person?
Well, some that we have been on the field these few days, going from one community to another. We saw, for example, what was on the field the other day? Satan. We were in Satan. We visited this 94 years old lady, and I mean, it was touching. I was glad, and I think Falswar is blessed and happy that we were able to reach out to such a person who cannot even leave her bedroom to do everything right in there, but yet and still we walk in there, took food stuff to her. We're going to be going back there with, I know, other supplies like her brief, more clothes, and other things like bellies. When we went there yesterday, she never had no window curtains, no beddings, and we're in there looking around. So these things, we have some of them here, so we're going to make those things available, and we're going to be going back to meet her. And also, today we went on the field, we went to Logitan.
We will get back to you to tell us some of the places you have visited, but let's get to the country director. Welcome. So, as country director, what role do you play in ensuring that some of the programs that are put forth are successful?
Okay, as country director, we always are mandated by the board, because the board is our oversight leadership that we are giving. They appraise our workmanship that we carry out here in Florida State. So, as a leader in Liberia here, whatever is decided upon from the United States as to how we ought to do things here, that's what we carry out in this case. So for example, all of that you outline were things that they earmark for us, like the outreach in the community, for us to be able to have one-on-one church with those that have these needs and things. If you do it on a overbroad way, you will not know what is happening to someone, but we're able to go in the community and have a one-on-one contact with these people. That's how we were able to come to this kind of 4-year-old for us to know that there's a great need for people to be reached in terms of whatever they be, whether physically challenged, blind, or less fortunate, you name them.
Let's move to the program person. You head a department of program. Tell us, what are some of the programs you've been putting into place to get a Falswar movement?
Well, I oversee all the programs here in Monrovia and back in the United States. And some of the programs we have done and I have overseen will be our Senior Citizen Day here in Monrovia, our Children's Day here in Monrovia, the rice distribution, and back in the United States we do a lot of food sales. I head that program, and my job function, I also go out there for the donations. So most of the donations that come into the organization, I go out there and kind of ask for those donations and be able to implement whatever needs to be done for us to get those donations. The application to be filled out, I'll do all the applications, I will do all the letters and send it out there and ask for donations to those people.
What can one say, what can you say in terms of building the trust in the organization, that whenever you go to them, they are willing to give you the materials that you need for donation to them?
Well, some of them are kind of hesitant to give us donations because in the past, for what they said, other organizations will go to them, ask for donations, they will donate those items, and later on they will find it on the streets, on the market for sale. And in order for them to build their trust in Falswar International Charity, I usually tell them we are not like that. Whatever will be given to our organization, we will make sure we give to the right people. We will send pictures, we will send videos so you can see and be able to trust us that those items were donated to the right people.
Let's get to the head of the volunteer. Welcome again. Do you care to tell us a bit about how you do your recruitment of volunteers? How are they willing, to volunteer their services? Because nowadays, not many people will want to volunteer and just go home like that.
Yeah, first of all, thank you. We recruit our volunteers through the country director because most of us we live abroad and we are not on the ground. So we only pass a message or telling the country director what we want from a volunteer and to explain to them what volunteering is. So in that note, we was able to recruit as the boys are here helping. So when we got on the ground, we had a meeting and telling them what we expect from the volunteer. As volunteering, we are not pay anyone, but volunteering your service to help other people who are in need. And they understood the explanation and everything that was said to them. They understood it and they made a commitment that they were in with Falswar to volunteer the services.
Are they with Falswar for life? Or just for a period of time?
Well, for now, in as much as Falswar we assisted, they are left or whatever time it ends. For now, they are with Falswar.
How many persons you have volunteering?
Right now, we have only 12. Right now, we have 12 volunteers. Yeah, 12 volunteers on hand right now. So we have been, other people have been sending application, they want to volunteer. But for now, we started with 12 persons.
What do you look for in an individual before hiring them to be a volunteer? What do you look for in an individual?
First of all, we want for honesty, commitment, hard working, and trust.
Okay.
That's what we're looking for.
So let's get back to the board chair. You've been carrying on a lot of donations in Moseralo County. What are some of the items you've been giving out, and what are the places?
Well, thank you. Yesterday we went to demonstration. Is that elementary school?
Yeah.
Demonstration elementary, where we distributed some copybooks, pen, marker, or back. Copybooks, pen, and
I'm told you also distributed book bags. Am I correct?
no, not there.
Not at
We went
demonstration.
somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah, we took school supplies to demonstration, and then we went to Voice of Pentecost, right on the bypass, where we distributed backpacks from first grade to sixth grade, right? Yeah, and we left from there. We went to what's it called? Loma Quarter Elementary. We also distributed backpacks to the students from first grade to third grade. And then we went to Grace and Glory Academy, Singleton Street. We also distributed backpacks to the students from first grade to fifth grade. And then they have a daycare there. We also took some. What is it?
So let's get to the country director. I'm sure he has seen a note of most of the places you have visited. So yeah, can you just throw light on some of the places you have visited? You have to increase your voice here.
We started with Voice of Pentecost, and then move on to Administration School, in respect to what she has just named, what all we carry. And then we move on to the Loma Waters Elementary School. And then we went over to the Grace and Glory Elementary School. We gave them copy books, color pencils, backpack, and then a set of erasers and everything that has to do with making their studies. Kids, give them little bit, not
So you still have stock part of materials here. Where next will you be taking these materials?
We are daily planning. Right now we are planning that by tomorrow we'll be reaching out to the back. The clinic there needs some facelift, and then we need also an improvement in the delivery room. So we took a visit there and we looked deplorable. So we want to get there and do something like that. And then we'll be distributing rice, other food items in Keba community tomorrow.
The CEO is watching. He has said you need to amplify your voice. So let's get back to the boat chair. How do you know that people are in need of these materials before you can rally for support?
Well, we reach out to the people. Like I said from the beginning, ourselves on the field. We want to feel them, we want to know their situation. So we go out there and we see it for ourselves. And then we give whatever we have to give.
So what are they telling you while you are giving them the items you have now? What are some of the things they are outlining that they need so that when you go back you can be able to work on that?
Well, they are very appreciative of whatever we have given them already. We also took a tour to group of 77 yesterday, and they listed a lot of stuff that they need. Even though we have not gone there for distribution, maybe tomorrow we'll be reaching it. But they listed food, clothes, wheelchairs, walkers, crutches. Those are the things that they listed.
Is this something you do annually? Identifying with people?
Well, yeah, we do that, and this is our first. The group from USA. This is our first time coming on the ground. But before, whatever we wanted to do, we sent it to the country director, and they carry on. But this is our first trip. The USA team.
So what's your impression with the team on ground, the work they are doing?
Well, I'm happy. We are very happy that they have been working hard. We want to say thank you to them. They have really worked hard, carry on the groundwork. And when we got here, we joined the team. And here we are today, working together as Falswar International Charity on one umbrella, Team USA and Team LIP.
We'll get back to you. Let's get to this lady. You say your name again. What's your position?
Assisting volunteer coordinator.
Are you a volunteer as well?
Yes.
How do you feel volunteering for Falswar?
Nothing happy, having back home and seeing what I need and being able to help them and willing to do
What can you tell Liberians who just want to do everything for money? They don't have time, when it comes to volunteering, to help others. What do you have to tell them?
Well, helping people is good. If you have little, it's good to extend your hand to someone who is in need. God can bless you in so many ways. It may not be that person that you help to help you back. God can pass you someone else to help.
What's the working relationship with you and those on ground?
We have a good working relationship, very good, and we have fun here.
What are you gathering from them so that at least when you go back you can be able to share with others?
Like, some of them, they ask a lot of questions, things I don't know. Even some of the supply they bring, ask questions, how do you use this, how do you cook this, and I'm able to tell them how to, cook those things, and how to use some of those things.
Can you compare volunteerism in Liberia and that of the United States? To let the public know how it works in the US and how it works in Liberia?
Well, we explain to them how, it's supposed to be.
For the sake of the viewers, you could also explain it so that they can know.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm getting to. Like, voluntary, don't expect to get paid. You have to be waiting and you have to be committed to it.
Is it 100% free in the US?
I would say yes.
Okay. All right, let's get to you. You could also introduce yourself again and tell us your position.
I'm Mona Daniels, assistant country director.
Oh, assisting. You are a female working with a male counterpart. How do you feel? Wonderful. Any intimidation? So how is it in terms of sharing fun together, not being scared away? How is it?
First of all, we as Falswar family, we are Christians. We believe in God. We believe in sharing fun. We believe in knowing people. We believe in sharing with people. So we don't have anything in our list called intimidation.
Okay.
Where everyone feels that we only go by our rank to respect people. We have our limitations, not to go beyond what we have to do, but we are all humans and we are all God's people. So first of all, we fellowship every morning, every evening, and then God takes control.
Is this your first time working with a charity organization?
Yes, sir.
Are there new things you are learning from them that you can share with the public?
Yeah, some of the new things being tolerant, because once you work with a charity, you're going to work with different kinds of people, and you have to be tolerant to work with different kinds of people.
Thank you. Let's get back to the board chair who will tell us the monetary value of the items brought in country. How much does it cost you to bring these materials to Liberia, even to be able to purchase them?
Well, Falswar International Charity, everybody have their department that they work in.
Okay.
I can't tell you say this amount, but a little that I know, I can let you know.
Yeah. I think the program president will also add on to that because she's responsible for that.
What everybody said it all in the US, the CEO just put it out there. We have our board meeting. We're not getting paid from anywhere. We do it ourselves. When we want to do something, everybody chip in. Most of the things that we do to raise money to get these things, we do food sale. Wherever we raise and add on to wherever donations that we receive and bring them. Bringing them to Liberia, we had a big challenge.
What is
But by
that
the
challenge?
grace of God, we overcame that challenge. That is the freeing of our continent. We are a charity organization.
Okay.
We register in Liberia. We are registered. This organization is registered. We asked for duty free. They refused to give it to us. We decided to go in our own pocket, deep in our pocket, because we already decided that we're going to do this year, this Christmas, to put smile on people's faces. So for this reason, we sacrifice our bank account to put smile on people's faces. And when we got to Freeport, the two containers we paid over 13,000 US dollar
To get it from the boat?
to get it from the port. It was a lot of challenges, like I said, but by the grace of God, we overcame the devil. But my PD can add on to
So you want to add up to what she said?
Well, yeah, there was a lot of challenges, as she said earlier. And some of those challenges, at one point, I was getting ready for shredded.
That's where I was coming, whether you are frustrated with
Oh, yeah.
the kind of challenges you
Oh,
went
yes.
through.
Because I and the country director was running after those containers, and I was taking the board for report. So at one point, I told the CEO, I was like, you know what, I'm tired. I'm sick of this. I'm not going to Monrovia anymore. Because I'm tired, I'm sick, I'm just going back and forth. Every time it's little money from different corners. I'm tired with this whole thing. He said, well, nothing comes, this is his exact words. Nothing comes easy. If you want to do a charity work, you have to have patience, and you're not doing it for you, or you're not doing it for the government, or you're not doing it for nobody else, or you're doing it for the needed. People that need those items, you are doing it for them. So keep pushing. Let's keep doing it. We will definitely reach our goal. But we spend a lot of money. Our organization is registered in Liberia as an international organization. We kept getting the run around for duty free. We'll go to this other office, we'll go to that other office. So at one point the board decided that we will have numerous of food sales, we will ask for donations, and we will dig in our own pockets to be able to free those two containers.
Okay.
And as the board chair said, yes, it is true. We pay over 13,000 to free our containers.
Wow.
13 containers, 13,000 plus.
Is it not going to stop you from continuing this gesture?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Especially seeing our people, seeing the condition they are in, no. Like, for example, we went to Pusat earlier today. A lady was in the group. Her name wasn't called at the time. And I was standing there, but I was asking and paying attention somewhere else.
Okay.
And she was telling her friend. She said, oh, thank God these people came. But the way it's doing, I'm speaking my Liberian, the way it's doing me, baby, now, they want to go, oh, them I get from place to place looking for food. I even get food to get food for my children.
Okay.
And my Nina on that list, I would just fall in front and crap that I need their food. I just smiled and I walked away. And I told the board chair, I said, oh, this is what this lady said. So let's see if her name is not on the list. We definitely have to give this lady food before she can fall like for oil crack. So seeing our people being happy, especially getting something to eat for the Christmas with their family, we are blessed.
Okay.
I'm happy. So I don't care if they carry the duty-free to 20,000. We will struggle. We will come right back to Monrovia and we will help our people in need.
So what's the next plan? What are some of the programs you are putting in place maybe for next year?
Well, for next year, we will still continue our Children's Day. We will still continue our Senior Citizen Day. What I have in mind, I have not, kind of like forced it out to the board yet. I think we should include our young teen mothers. We have 15, 16, not in school, but you see all of them lined up to a community clinic. Every one of them, if they're not pregnant, they have young babies. And barely can even make it. Some of them crying because there's no food for them to even eat, and there is no food for their children. So my next plan was to discuss it with the board to see if we can include our teen mothers.
So besides, distributing materials to the needy, are there any other programs that Falswar is running in Liberia?
Yes.
What is it?
Falswar is running a scholarship program in Liberia. Currently, we have, I think, 24 to 26 girls graduating on Saturday from a vocational school. Some of them did baking, some of them did sewing, some of them did catering, and those girls have been well empowered to be able to go on their own to help their family.
Okay. Let's get back to the board chair, and after this, we take all of your parting comments. When do you intend concluding, your distribution? How long are you in Liberia for?
Well, I can't disclose how long we are here for. I want to be honest with that.
Okay.
But what I can tell you is, by the grace of God, for now, the next week before Christmas, we want to be done with the distribution so people can be happy and know that this organization came forth and this is what it did. We put a smile on our faces. So,
You are national in Liberia, and it seems that you focus mostly on Falswar County. What's the plan in terms of extending to other counties?
well, we have a plan for that. But first of all, we want to cover Maserado, and then maybe our next visit we will be going out. Even though, by the grace of God, Thursday we have one out of Maserado that we're supposed to visit.
The CH Training Hospital?
Yeah, in Magibi.
Okay.
We saw their hospital burn down. So we had a board meeting and we said that if we come to Liberia, we'll make sure we reach them. We don't have the whole world to give them, but the little that we have to give, we will give it and then look around and see what more they need. So the next time we visit Liberia, we reach out to them and make sure that whatever promises that we make with them, we can.
So what specifically are you taking to CH Training?
Well, we are taking medical supplies, hospital bed, baby pampers, clothes, shoes, other brief, sanitary pad. Yeah.
Okay, so we have to conclude this interview now. Let's begin taking parting comments, beginning with you. What's your final message to the viewers?
My final message to the viewer would be like, they should keep the courage. We're trying to pray for Falswar, and we believe we will go beyond the borders of Liberia. And we are working towards that to go beyond the borders of Liberia, not only Falswar, but the 15 counties.
Thank you. The assistant volunteer here.
Yeah.
Any final thing from you?
I'm just happy that I was part of this group and this trip. Happy working with everyone here. Hopefully next time we'll be able to go with more people or volunteer.
The country director himself.
Right, I'm happy that as we see the entourage of my leaders in the country, to see they're so passionate about doing something for the needy in the country. This gave us the strength, the exuberance of energy that we needed, to encourage the people that came in to volunteer. I think they see it for themselves, and then they wish that this can be a flow that will be throughout the year, continuously. But because the program is by stages, they are ever ready, because the team is working with them in a way that they have encouraged them a lot. So we just want to say thank you so much that you could come and be of help to the Liberian people.
The head of volunteers. What's your parting comment?
Well, thank you. We are so pleased to have come to Liberia to see what we have our own eyes. Sometimes we go face for what we see, and we came to Liberia, and it's a reality.
Is there anything you are enjoying in Liberia?
What I really enjoy in Liberia is by going on the field to help my people. Seeing them celebrating after we give them the food, blessing us, and asking God to strengthen up, to come back and be a blessing to them. It makes me happy. And to also to my volunteers, I'm so happy to work with them because nowadays coming, everything is about money. And for these guys to just come and give the services to us and all on the field, whatever we tell them, they go about doing it. I'm so pleased and I'm happy and blessed for to have them to work for Falswar.
Thank you. To the head of program, any Christmas party for the kids as part of your parting comment.
Yes. Actually, what we plan on doing is going from one community to another because it's so hard to put these kids on transport to come to where we are. So we decided to choose about between 6 to 8 communities where we can, go there and hang out with those kids and, do our little Christmas parties in those areas. So definitely, yes, we will be having some fun kids for Christmas.
Finally,
And finally, to our viewer out there, we are asking, we are begging each and every one of you, please, even if it's just a box of rice, somebody else needs it. Please donate to Falswar International Charity. Your donation means a lot to those out there. We have our grandmothers, our mothers, our aunties, our disabled people. They can't have those things every time. We go to work, we come from work, we have food, our kids have food, but those out there cannot afford those things. So please help Falswar International Charity to put smiles on those faces. Thank you.
thank you. I'm sure you are enjoying the warm weather.
Yeah, it's hot.
Okay, the board chairperson.
Well, first of all, I would like to extend a big thank you to my CEO for coming up with such a powerful dream that today every one of us here can be a part of. That we are able to reach out to the community to meet the needs and wants for those that are in need. Mr. CEO, I salute you. Thank you, sir. And to my team, a big hand clap. Team USA, Team LIB, I said thank you. To my powerful volunteers. Oh my God, sorry they are working right now. I would love to give each and every one of them a big hug. Those guys can work. They stood by us from the day we got here up to now. We put our rules in place and they were able to follow it up to now. Thank you everyone, and to our donors out there. We say a big thank you. We wouldn't have done this without you. By the grace of God, we are coming back to ask again, wherever the Almighty God lay on your heart to donate, please do so. You are not doing it for us, but you are doing it to put a big smile on somebody's face. I wish you guys was here to see when we go out there for distribution. It is a blessing. People telling you thank you. People blessing you, blessing your organization. It's wonderful. But thank you, donors. We are coming back home and we're going to start all over again. We are not giving up. Team LRB, keep up the good job. And to every viewer, whether in Liberia or America, especially Liberia, one person cannot do it. We got to unite. We got to work together as a team if we want to get the best and live the kind of life other countries living. We got to hold together. We got to work hard and make our country better. Our country LIB. Thank you for having us. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thanks to all of you also.
We are enjoying all the organic food here. Thank you.
Thanks to all of you as well.
Thank you.
So I think the board chair can just go along so she can show some of the materials to the public, all the viewers, so they can know some of the things you have in stock.
Yeah, let's start right here. These are the supplies. Some of the supplies we are taking to Kebab Clinic tomorrow morning.
Okay.
We have syringes, we have soaker pads, other brief. We have hospital beds, mattresses. We have this, we are taking this examination bed to Kebab tomorrow for their midwife unit. We also have in here food that we have packaged to be distributed to the old folks. We package everything here. We have oil, quicker oats, spaghetti, cereal, mayonnaise, peanut butter. We just name them. We have it all in here. In that room back there, we have wheelchairs in there. We have walkers in there. We have cane. We have bedside commode. All of them in there. And in there, we can go in. If you look down here, we still have school supplies that we're going to be taking over to other schools. And on the table here, we have different food stuff. Those that we can't get to in the community, they're going to come here on Monday morning, and then we'll form a line, and they're going to be picking favorite foods of their choice. And back there, we have clothes, we have shoes. My volunteer at work, sorry, people will be moving around. My men at work, my hard-working men. If you can see, we've been on the field. These are the food stuff we have been donating out there, distributing. We have, we have rice back there that we still carry on with distribution. We have rice. We have some over here. And then we have a lot of medical supplies. This is for hospitals, but we're still going to have a meeting and see whatever hospital the Almighty God lay on our hearts, and we'll reach out to them. And if we are reaching out, we ourselves going to distribute everything that we brought. Reason being, we went out there, we heard a lot of complaints from citizens. That is, people come and donate to maybe hospital or wherever, schools or something. They don't receive those, those donations. The people take them, some of them they sell them and what have you. But for Falswar International Charity, that's why we are here. We are going to make sure we reach out to the people. It's for them. They must receive it and use it and be happy. So we ourselves going to distribute all those things. We'll have bags for little kids over here. And in this room, we have shoes for women, children, men, boys, girls. We have baby pampers. I mean, this room is still choked. We're still going to be distributing. So they are sorting out things back there. We have clothes. Put the women clothes aside, the men aside. And when we get ready, we're going to go out on the field. We also have laundry soap We have we have coolers to empower people to go out there, sell cold water, cool to make their daily living. We have all of that. We have lots of syringes. We have lots of washing soap. We have baby supplies over there. And we have more briefs, other briefs, more other briefs. But like I said, we are still sorting out. So day by day, as we go along, we'll be getting stuff out. And we are happy and blessed to be doing this for our own people. And who knows, Falswar is not limited to Liberia. We are going all over the world.
Okay.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, folks. Thanks for joining us here in Monrovia, where Falswar International Charity Incorporated is. They have been carrying on a lot of distributions. It continues tomorrow up to next week. Join us as we continue to bring you every happening live on DCTV. It has been Moses and Topa bidding you a pleasant good evening.